Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Syracuse's offense will take the first swing of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's hard. It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. They'll be opening up for the passing.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to execute for the goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground. Giving that guy the football time after time. Making offense easy. Being physical and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. On the run, it's Scott. At the 35, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Sims. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. That's reeled in. It's Sims. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
Okay, ready?
Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a way to set him up.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath it, create an interception.
Caught behind the line. It's Sims. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Behind the chains, second and long. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Scott. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, the ground game. Made a defender miss. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Touchdown, Cuse! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Sticks it in his belly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam, get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they fail to hook up on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. To the air, it's incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be changing the route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. His tackle is finally made. Now on first down from the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And they add 6 more to the red triple the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 31 to East Carolina.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the middle. It's Johnston.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Back to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Finds the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Quarterback adapted, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Touchdown, North Carolina State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more snap coming before halftime. The give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Gonna run it. It's Scott. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. NC State going up tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Wolfpack will line up, punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run play action. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously would say he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
The tight end always finds a way to get open. He's just a first down machine, Jesse.
And he's a guy, Reese, that is proven he can beat man coverage, but he's also so good against zone, too. He just knows where the soft spots are in the defense. That's why this quarterback has so much confidence.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cook. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from Ying. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pitch it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnston. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's King. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, NC State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quick release on the OPO. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That's all ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To throw, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. Not enough for the first down. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw back to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Hart. This time he's got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way.
He's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They march to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch along the sideline and steps out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the target. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're working that left side. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He's got him. Touchdown, Cuse. And they add 6 more before that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now on second down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Johnston. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result,
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. The give from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cook. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of